Hello my Sigma warriors. Oops. Hello my Ninja warriors. Wait, what's the connection between Sigma and Ninja? To know that, you have to watch this video till the very end. This video is all about how to calculate number of integral terms in the binomial expansion. Now this type of question, as you can see on your screen, every year they are asking in multiple shifts. Okay, so if I'll show you this question, find the number of integral terms in the expansion of this binomial. Then the next question, this is a JEE Main 2025 PYQ. Now the next again JEE Main 2025 PYQ, number of integral terms. Okay, another question, if you can see, number of integral terms from JEE Main 2024 PYQ. Then one more question, can you see again a JEE Main PYQ? This question is all about talking about irrational term. Okay, so sometimes they will ask integral, sometimes rational, sometimes irrational. One type of question, just the lyrics or words are different. Again, 2023, every year. This is to show you that every year they are asking this question. Okay, then this is again a JEE Main PYQ, JEE Main 2020 PYQ. All right, yes. So now let's pick a question. Let's solve this 2025 PYQ. First of all, let's understand the normal approach to solve this question. How to find integral terms? Let's understand. So this is your binomial expression. If you can see, the very first step is writing the general term. So this is of the type a plus b power n, and the general term in the expansion of a plus b power n is right here, NCR, a power n minus r, b power r. Here n is 1016 and a is this whole thing 5 power half and b is 7 power 1 by 8. So if you plug in the respective value, you will get, this is a general term, right? Now you want this term to be integral and you want to find all the values of r, different value of r, for which this term becomes integral. So now as many values of r will be there which will make this whole thing integral, those many number of terms will be integral terms, right? So now we will attack this part. See, there are three. This is always integral. NCR is always an integer. So our job is to find out at what value of r these two individuals are also an integer, right? So let's pick this. 7 power r by 8. This will become an integer or a rational term if r by 8 is a whole number. That means 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so r by 8 should be a whole number. That means r should be multiple of 8. So r starts with 0. If you put 0 over here, what will you get? 7 power 0, which is an integer. So 0, then 8, then 16, and all the way up to last. Till where you can go? Till the last 1016. Is 1016 divisible by 8? Yes. So that we can write over here. If not, then we have to find a value which is less than 1016 but divisible by 8, like that. Okay, now we just have to understand that on these value of r, okay, this particular thing is also becoming a whole number. So ma'am, yes, actually if you start putting, you will realize that this r should be just even number, and over here r is always an even number, so no need to worry about the second expression. Now you start counting. So you will realize this is 8 ones are 8 twos are, and what about this? 1016 is 8 multiply what? So 8 multiply 127, correct? So from here to here 127 plus this will be 128. So total 128 values of r are giving me this general term as an integral term. So that's why 128 is the final answer. Okay. So this is the whole process thing which we are going to reduce. And we are just going to apply ninja technique in less than 10 seconds. Are we ready for it? Okay. So quickly, can you see integral terms? So first of all, the very first condition is 5 and 7 should be prime number. Then only ninja technique is applicable. So here this 5 and 7 should be prime numbers. So check. Ma'am, these are prime number. If they are not prime number, then you have to make it prime number. Suppose instead of 5, it is 4. So 4 now can be written down as 2 square and eventually solve it and then find out the prime number wala expression. Okay, so right now it is prime number. Yes ma'am. Now your answer would be this 1016, that is n. So 1016 divided by LCM of 2 and 8. Okay, plus or plus. Okay, so this will give you what? 1016 divided by 8, because LCM of 2 and 8 is what? 8 only, right? Now you have to cancel. 8 ones are 8, 127. So now your answer will be either 127 or 128. But which thing will decide whether your answer is 127 or 128? So for that, what you have to do is, you have to just make sure that 5 power, okay, 1 by 2 power 1016. Is this an integer? Yes ma'am. And 7 power 0 by 8. Is this an integer? Yes. So basically what you have to do is, you have to apply the whole 1016. Give whole 1016 to this and give power 0 to the 7. And you will realize that yes, this is becoming an integer. So that means yes, you have to add plus 1 to it. Hence 128 is the final answer and not 127. Basically, if you understand what I'm trying to do is, I am trying to put r is equals to 0 in general term. You have your general term, right? This is your general term. Put r is equals to 0. So you will realize 5 power 1016 by 2, and r, if you put 0, this is anyway sorted. Basically, we are just checking for r is equals to 0. Will my r is equals to 0 give me the integral term? Yes. So for that, I'm just giving you again a short technique. This 1016 go here and this will be going here. So this will have 0 power and this will have complete power, and check whether this is an integer. Yes, then add 1. If not integer, then do not add 1. Okay. So let's, using this technique, let's solve one more question. Okay. So this is how it is. Clearly 7 and 11 are prime number. 824 divided by LCM of 2 and 6. LCM of 2 and 6 is what? 6 only. So divided by 6. 6 ones are 6. 6 ones are 6. Okay. Then 6 threes are 18. 18. So 4. 6 sevens are 42. Point something. Understand, you have to take the GIF value. Let me just go and mark GIF. Yes. This should be a GIF value. Yes. Here also. So in the previous question, it was not required because we were getting an integer. So 137. 137. Now, whether to add 1 or not, that will depend on this. Again, can you see 824 will be the power of this, and this is gone. Power 0 will be gone. Okay, so this is, yes ma'am, this is actually an integer. So yes, you have to add 1. So 138 is the final answer of this question. Let me know in the chat comment section answer to this problem, homework question. Okay, let me know in the comment section. Also, I told you now, what's the connection between Ninja and Sigma? So Sigma, we are bringing a high weightage crash course for targeting JEE Main 2026 first attempt. Okay, and it will have all the ninja techniques. Okay, so if you are looking for such ninja techniques which is going to save your time, because in mathematics, you know, time saving is a thing. So yes, that's how it is. So but do not forget to comment your answer in the comment box and stay tuned for this high weightage Sigma crash course. I'm going to see you in the next video.